ECU Athletics and U.S. Cellular present The Jeff Lebo Show. The Jeff Lebo Show is brought to you by U.S. Cellular, the official wireless sponsor of the ECU Pirates. And now, the voice of the Pirates, Jeff Charles.
What a great week for Pirate basketball. You know, this was a week of firsts. The Pirates go to Memphis and they beat the Tigers for the very first time in the Tennessee City. And then East Carolina comes home and beats Temple on a Wednesday night. The Pirates had never beaten the Owls. So a couple of firsts, and we'll have highlights from both of those games as Coach Lebo will be here. Also coming up, it will be our player profile as Brian Bailey will stop by. And then the Pirates finally get a little bit of a break on the schedule next week. No midweek game. East Carolina will travel to UConn on Saturday and take on the UConn Huskies on Super Bowl Sunday coming up a week from today. We're coming back with Coach Lebo right after this.
The Jeff Lebo Show is brought to you by U.S. Cellular. With 4G LTE from U.S. Cellular, you can post, text, and stream from the middle of anywhere.
There are many sides to basketball star and fashion icon Russell Westbrook. And with coverage in the middle of anywhere from U.S. Cellular, he can find some new ones. Like farmer.
Russell's Brussels. Russell speaking.
Paleontologist.
Hashtag T-Rex.
Park ranger.
Where am I?
And TV spokesperson.
That's my life. I got it.
With U.S. Cellular, you can do all the things you like. From the middle of anywhere. That is my line.
You've built wealth by traveling your own path, investing in the strength of your ideas, capitalizing on the best in you. At BB&T Wealth, we understand your passion for what you do and your vision for what you'll do next. That's why our experienced advisors create the financial plan that works at every step of your journey, sharing more than 140 years of knowledge to give you the power to make the best decisions and to continue sharing knowledge of your own. BB&T Wealth, sharing knowledge for a brighter direction.
People ship all kinds of things
But what if that thing is a few 100,000 doses of flu vaccine?
that need to be kept at 41 degrees.
While being shipped to a country where it's 90 degrees. In the shade.
Sound hard? Yeah.
Does that mean people in Laos shouldn't get their vaccine?
We didn't think so.
From figuring it out to getting it done.
We're here to help.
If you could download 25 songs in 1 second, you'd listen to more new music. If you could download a TV episode in 2 seconds, you'd watch more hit shows. If you could download an HD feature film in just 42 seconds, you'd see more great movies. And if you had powerful 1 gig speed from Suddenlink, you'd be more connected than anyone. Announcing 1 gig internet only from Suddenlink. More power to you.
How do you measure the value of a college education? What are the values that give it worth? The rigorous pursuit of knowledge, the drive to innovate, the commitment to improving communities, and the courage to stand up and lead the way into a brighter tomorrow. These are the values of an East Carolina education. Come discover their true worth for yourself. East Carolina University. Tomorrow starts here.
Our core values form the foundation of the American. They guide our actions, on and off the court.
Brotherhood, intensity, effort, accountability, resilience, relentlessness.
Our core values are constant and shape our identity.
Passion, character, focus, commitment, togetherness.
We are the American Athletic Conference.
The Jeff Lebo Show continues with sponsorship by BB&T, sharing knowledge for a brighter direction. Member FDIC. And by your local nationwide insurance agents.
Coach joins us now. Pirates are playing some great basketball these days, and Jeff, your ball club has turned it around. Where's it come from?
You know, I really don't know. I wish I could answer that, Jeff. We're just playing better. We've made some adjustments to our lineup and, you know, kind of inserted Michelle Nazigi, and I think he's really given us some good minutes. And also Kentrell Barkley's played a really phenomenal basketball in the last 2 games, coming in and being a starter and playing the whole game for us the last 2 games.
Coach, this is a very resilient bunch. These guys were taking it on the chin, and now they've come back to play extremely well. In the locker room, let's talk about that and your leaders on this ball club. Where's that come from?
Well, our captains, really, you look at B.J. Tyson, Michelle Nzigi, and Prince Williams. Those guys are our 3 captains, and they've kept us together. We've had a lot of adversity. We know about that, but we've found a way to get through that. We had a breakthrough, obviously, this week, and we had some great W's. But I think that leadership, that toughness, that stick-to-itiveness, and the mental toughness, really, from those 3 guys has really been a difference.
Your teams always seem to get better as the seasons grind on into January and also into February. You look back, your track record says that, Jeff. Where do you think that comes from, too?
Well, I wish I knew. I'd like to be good all the time, but in this game, you want to be playing your best basketball at the end, and we've done that here. Our guys have gotten better. We've gotten better as a group. We've gotten better individually, and I think that's a credit to the kids and to my coaching staff.
Down to Memphis this past Sunday, the Pirates had never won there. Did you say anything to your ball club about that?
Not really. It's tough. It was a tough time for us. We've been struggling. We've had injuries. We go in there without Caleb, not knowing if BJ is going to play, and how ironic we haven't won on the road, and we go down there and play great without Caleb White, one of our leading scorers, and got a lot of productivity from BJ Tyson this game, who I didn't think was going to play at all.
Yeah, and he ends up having 26 points. Let's go down to FedEx Forum now in Memphis and pick up the highlights. Just over 11,000 as the Pirates on a Sunday take on the Memphis Tigers. And, Coach, you get off to a good start as Prince Williams really looks confident now shooting the 3-ball.
Well, he's really had to be aggressive this game. I talked to Prince about being aggressive offensively. No Caleb in this game, and he needed to score the ball for us in this one, and really had a good start.
B.J. Tyson knocks down 6 threes in this game, and he made some great shots.
Well, he did, and, getting him off to an early start and him seeing the ball go in the basket. Again, I wasn't expecting him to play in this game, and all of a sudden he comes out and plays 40 minutes in this game and was terrific, in particular that first half.
Michelle Nzigi does such a great job of running the floor. He gets a layup here.
Well, we really got out in transition, Jeff, and they go hard to the glass, and they hurt us on the boards a little bit, but when we got out in transition, Cantrell Barkley, Michelle Nzigi put a lot of pressure on their defense on the other end.
And then Prince Williams makes a shot late in the first half. Good to see the Pirates do that.
Well, we've seen it go against us here 4 games in a row, so nice to see some execution there, take a nice 9-point lead in the half.
Yeah, Pirates lead at halftime, 45-36. We pick up action now in the second half, and we see a dunk here by BJ. It lengthens the lead now to 14.
Well, we had a good start to the second half, and we knew that they were going to make a run at some point, but nice to see us start off well, again, out in transition with BJ.
Yeah, the Pirates do a good job pretty much keeping that double-digit lead. Another 3 by B.J. Tyson. As we mentioned, he had 26 points in this game. He was absolutely terrific. And then late in the game, when you need some big shots here, Coach, Michael Zangari comes through and knocks down a 3.
Well, he really played well coming down the stretch. A big offensive rebound, Jeff, for us. He gets to the foul line, makes a couple of threes there. Had a third one that was down, in, and out, but he's really played well the last 2 games.
Yeah, he really has 2 big threes, and the Pirates win it with Prince Williams free throws late. The final, East Carolina 84 and Memphis 83. When you win a game like that, there are an awful lot of heroes, and Jeff, it truly was a team effort, wasn't it?
It really was, and I was really proud of our group because we had to overcome adversity in the game. Memphis makes the run at the end, takes the lead with about 5 minutes to go, Jeff, and I was really proud of our play coming down the stretch the last 5 minutes, in particular by Prince Williams.
This is such a good league. You can't breathe one time against anybody in this league, and then Temple comes in on a Wednesday night, Coach, and this is a really good team. You'd already played them in Philadelphia.
Well, terrific team, terrific program, coming off a top 10 win against SMU at home. They've beaten Cincinnati twice. They won at UConn, and just a terrific team, a top 60 RPI team in the country. So a quick turnaround. I was worried about our energy in this game.
Pirates and the Temple Owls on a Wednesday night at Williams Arena, Minges Coliseum. Let's pick up the highlights. Pirates get off to a good start in this one as Cantrell Barkley always brings that energy, Coach, and he gets a layup here.
Well, he does, and he's got toughness too, Jeff. He's got him playing with a lot of confidence now. In this game, he played terrific, 13 points and 10 rebounds.
And then Prince Williams has a monster game as well, and Coach, he gets a couple of back-to-back layups here.
Well, again, good in transition, good. He's finishing better around the rim against size, Jeff, and playing with a lot of confidence.
Clarence Williams knocks down a jumper here on the baseline. He can do that, can't he?
Well, he loves the turnaround jumper, and that's kind of his shot. You know, some people, when they see it, go, "Oh, my Lord, he just took that shot," but that's kind of his shot, and he's been consistent making that.
Clarence also does a good job doing good work on the defensive end, Coach, here with a couple of blocks.
Yeah, he was athletic, blocking shots in our zone, and if he can do that and give us the energy and be solid, he'll be a terrific player for us coming down the stretch.
And this one was one for the highlight tape. BJ with a great feed, and Clarence gets the dunk here.
Yeah, it was a great transition. BJ sees him running, and Clarence, we need to see more of that from Clarence because he's got speed to change ends of the floor.
And then BJ gets a basket here late. The Pirates go up 28-26 at halftime. We pick up highlights now in the second half, and Mike Zangari doing a nice job, gets a perimeter J here.
Again, that's, he can give us a lot on the perimeter, Jim, bring their big guys away from the basket, and he does it there, be consistent shooting that basketball.
41-40 is our score, and then Inochionia gets a basket here for Temple. Boy, he's a tough matchup, isn't he?
He is, and he's good against zones, and he can really shoot the ball, and you'll see us here. It's kind of about the end of our zone. We really play more man-to-man coming down the stretch.
Kentrell Barkley gets a layup here as the Pirates continue to fight back in this one, and then, boy, what a big jumper here by Prince with 1:07 to go, and Coach, you go up by 2.
Well, big jumper there. Was a tough shot. A little bit lucky there, but we'll take it. Again, Prince playing with a lot of confidence.
And then Cantrell doing a great job battling on the offensive glass, gets this offensive rebound and the stick back, and Coach, this ended up as the game winner.
Yeah, it was an exciting finish here at home in front of our home crowd.
East Carolina wins it over Temple 64-61. So another big win for the Pirates, and again, Coach, your ball club late in this game, just like the Memphis game, you really executed.
Well, we did, and we got a little lucky at the end there, KB, with being in the right place at the right time, but a great finish. But we got some stops when we needed, we got some scores when we needed, and we gutted it out. Another emotional win here in less than 3 days.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Great time to be a Pirate basketball fan. Let's go to a break, and then we'll be back with Coach Lebo.
We'll be right back with more on the Jeff Lebo Show, sponsored by Suddenlink. 1 gig speed from Suddenlink is here. Stream, share, and game like never before. Suddenlink, more power to you.
Bad news. Have to bring the car in to get the brakes fixed.
Taking care of your car shouldn't take over your life. Meineke is your one-stop shop. Right now, get 50% off brake pads and shoes. Meineke, on with life.
Memorial Hospital, we take healthcare personally. When it comes to you, we sweat the stuff. Because while you're not our only patient, we think there's no reason it can't feel that way. When you need us, we're here. And you can expect extraordinary care from physicians and nurses who are committed to our community. And to you. Because we know you. We're your friends. We're your neighbors. And we're your hospital.
Bad news. Have to bring the car in to get the brakes fixed.
Taking care of your car shouldn't take over your life. Meineke is your one-stop shop. Right now, get 50% off brake pads and shoes. Meineke, on with life.
If you could download 25 songs in 1 second, you'd listen to more new music. If you could download a TV episode in 2 seconds, you'd watch more hit shows. If you could download an HD feature film in just 42 seconds, you'd see more great movies. And if you had powerful 1 gig speed from Suddenlink, you'd be more connected than anyone. Announcing 1 gig internet only from Suddenlink. More power to you.
In the nation, if you celebrate it, Nationwide protects it. We put members first. Join the nation.
Nationwide is on your side.
To join the nation, call your local Nationwide agent, Tommy Davis in Windsor, or David Walker in Greenville.
How do you measure the value of a college education? What are the values that give it worth? The rigorous pursuit of knowledge, the drive to innovate, the commitment to improving communities, and the courage to stand up and lead the way into a brighter tomorrow. These are the values of an East Carolina education. Come discover their true worth for yourself. East Carolina University. Tomorrow starts here.
Today's highlights are presented by Lenore Memorial Hospital. It's my hospital.
Welcome back to the show on a Saturday. The Houston Cougars, Kelvin Sampson's ball club, invading Williams Arena, Minges Coliseum. When you watch Houston play, they're really athletic, aren't they?
Very athletic and scored a variety of spots. Pollard inside, a terrific senior transfer from Alabama. Chicken Knowles is a terrific player, one of the top 50 players coming out of high school. And their backcourt, they got some transfers there, a transfer from Purdue, a transfer from Oregon. That really makes them a different team this year.
Yeah, they really are an athletic bunch. Let's pick up the highlights now as we go out to Williams Arena, Minges Coliseum. Great crowd, 5,212 in the house, and we pick up action. And good to see Caleb White back on the floor for you, Coach. He knocks down a 3.
Well, come off the bench, and he's had a couple days of practice, and had a big game again against their zone.
Houston did a good job as they built a double-digit lead, and then the Pirates make the comeback here with 3 minutes to go. In the first half, B.J. Tyson knocks down a 3.
Yeah, we finally got going offensively the last 3-4 minutes, Jeff. We were down 8 and ended up making a nice run here at the end of the first half to take a 3-point lead.
And then we pick up action in the second half. These two teams going back and forth, and 67-59. It's an 8-point lead for Houston, and then the Pirates start the comeback here in regulation. Prince Williams had another great game for you.
Yeah, great finish by our group, Jeff. We were down 7 with 1:50 to go, made some key plays, got a couple of key stops, were aided by a couple of missed free throws, but tremendous. Felt really good about getting it to overtime here.
Yeah, no doubt. The three-pointer by Prince, and then Caleb steps up and makes the 3 with 29 seconds to go in regulation. 75-75 our score, and we send it into the first overtime period now. And Mike Zangari had to make 2 free throws, and got to give the credit to the senior coach. He stepped up and made them.
He's really played well, Jeff, the last 3 games, and you'd like to see a senior step up. He looked confident, went up and knocked 2 of them in a row there to put it into the second overtime.
Yeah, Robinson, then he misses from 3, so we go into double overtime. And the Pirates get a 3-pointer here from B.J. Tyson to cut it to 1.
Well, a big 3 there by B.J. Again, game's going back and forth, guys making shots. And, again, the offensive display was incredible in this one.
No doubt about it. Prince Williams also gets a jumper to go here. Pirates are down 2 points, and then Prince with 8 seconds to go misses this one. Pirates come up a little short. Final score in the game, 97-93 in double overtime.
Introducing the take-home box. A whole nother meal, just $2.99. Have your fill at the Endless Buffet, then fill up your take-home box for just $2.99 more. Golden Corral, the best buffet in the USA.
Building wealth is an ongoing journey. Every step you take should lead in the right direction. At BB&T Wealth, we've spent more than 140 years sharing knowledge and helping clients plan, getting to know you as well as we know your life goals. With the strength of our experience on your side, you have the confidence to make the best financial decisions from one generation to the next. Because the rewards of managing wealth wisely should always be close. BB&T Wealth, sharing knowledge for a brighter direction.
Tired of hearing no? We say yes. DriveHereNow.com is the source for your next ride.
4 locations, over 250 vehicles. We got a ride for you. Greenville Motor Company.
Memorial Drive.
East Carolina Auto Exchange.
Charles Boulevard.
Washington Motor Company.
Carolina Avenue.
Kinston Auto Mart.
Vernon Avenue.
Cars, trucks, SUVs, motorcycles.
We got them.
Good, bad, slow, no credit.
You're approved.
Credit union financing to buy here, pay here.
We do it all.
Call 252-756-5100 to get riding now or online at driveherenow.com.
There are many sides to basketball star and fashion icon Russell Westbrook. And with coverage in the middle of anywhere from U.S. Cellular, he can find some new ones. Like farm.
Brussels. Russell speaking.
Paleontologist.
Hashtag T-Rex.
Park ranger.
Where am I?
And TV spokesperson.
That's my life. I got it.
With U.S. Cellular, you can do all the things you like. From the middle of anywhere. That is my line.
How do you measure the value of a college education? What are the values that give it worth? The rigorous pursuit of knowledge, the drive to innovate, the commitment to improving communities, and the courage to stand up and lead the way into a brighter tomorrow. These are the values of an East Carolina education. Come discover their true worth for yourself. East Carolina University. Tomorrow starts here.
Introducing breakfast for lunch and dinner at Golden Corral.
Enjoy new peaches and cream waffles, the ultimate breakfast burrito, and more.
Get breakfast for lunch and dinner at Golden Corral, the best buffet in the USA.
We are competitors.
We are teammates.
We are rivals.
We are friends.
We are fans.
We are scholars.
We are leaders.
We are champions.
We are believers.
We are all Americans.
We are more than what you might realize.
We are the American Athletic Conference.
Welcome back to the show. I can't tell you how proud we are of Prince William's. Man, as he turned his game up about 4 or 5 notches, he has been terrific. The senior from Broughton High School in Raleigh by way of Fork Union has really done an outstanding job on the floor, and our Brian Bailey had a chance to take an up-close and personal look.
This week's Pirate Profile is brought to you by Quality Collision. More than a name, a commitment.
Our Pirate Profile this week is with East Carolina senior guard Prince Williams. What a difference a couple of games make. You guys got a lot of confidence after those 2 wins this past week, don't you?
Oh, yes, sir. We staying together, man, and having that confidence to come out and compete, and we know we can win games. You just have to win them late and have some guys to step up, including myself, and so I live up for that challenge.
On the road at Memphis, big-time atmosphere, and you had some clutch free throws down the stretch.
Yeah, and I credit that to Coach Nettie. Every day after practice, we go get at least 50 free throws up, just getting them up, a lot of reps, and that makes me more confident. I think about it, replay in my head, those reps in practice, and it works out for me in the game.
You had a clutch shot near the end of the Temple game. Did you call bank?
No, I didn't. No, I did. It was a lucky shot, but I'm glad it went in to get us up for the lead, and we got the win from KB with the game winner, so happy.
Yeah, I thought you had on that drive, I thought you got fouled.
Yeah, I did too.
Ball got loose, and you got the victory. That's what counts.
That's all that matters, man. I'm glad KB was in the right spot at the right time, and he made a great finish and won, and he won us the game tonight.
That's our Pirate Profile this week. Prince Williams.
In the nation, if you celebrate it, Nationwide protects it. We put members first. Join the nation.
Nationwide is on your side.
To join the nation, call your local Nationwide agent, Matt Neese in Greenville, or Jim Walker in Kenston.
Eye Care Center, Eastern North Carolina's premier optometric specialists, have become one of the few in the nation to offer patients the most technologically advanced lenses on the market, enabling the personalization of progressive and single vision lenses with our exclusive digital surfacing process that delivers high-performance lenses with the most precision in their optical lab in Greenville. Call today to make your appointment for the most precise, accurate lenses on the market. Visit us in Washington, Williamson, Plymouth, and 3 locations in Greenville. 252-756-4204.
After the final play, after the final out, after the final lap, after the final shot. Turn to 9 on Your Side for the final score. Sunday at 11:30 on 9 on Your Side.
We are the Houston Cougars.
We are the USF Bulls.
We are the Memphis Tigers.
We are the SMU Mustangs.
We are the Cincinnati Bearcats.
We are the Tulsa Golden Hurricanes.
We are the Knights of UCF.
We are the Temple Owls.
We are the Pirates of ECU. We are the Green Wave of Tulane.
We are the Yukon Huskies.
We are the American Athletic Conference.
This week's Look Ahead is brought to you by the Eye Care Center. Eye doctors focused on you. And the official eye care provider of the Pirates.
Welcome back to the show. Finally, the Pirates get just a little bit of a break. No midweek game. Coach, is this coming at a good time?
Well, it is. We got to get, Caleb right here and let him get into some practice time. But, when you're playing well, Jeff, you want to be playing. When you're not, you probably want to break. But, we're a little beat up. We've played a lot of minutes here. We've had a lot of games in January, a lot of emotional games. So it'd be nice to take a little bit of time off and kind of take a breather. And we'll get out and recruit a little bit during this week as coaches and try to prepare for that UConn game.
Okay, Coach, thanks so much for the visit.
Thanks, Jeff.
That's the head coach of the Pirates, Jeff Lebo. We'll have a report on Pirate basketball again next week. Have a great week, Eastern Carolina.
The Jeff Lebo Show has been presented by U.S. Cellular, the official wireless sponsor of the ECU Pirates. The Jeff Lebo Show is an exclusive presentation of IMG, America's home for college sports.